welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you've made it this far, trust me, you're really appreciated. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and basically for your support. The text messages, the strong words, the prayers, it is greatly appreciated, and I just want to encourage you today that a lot of times we go through situations, we go through circumstances, and we have so much questions like, why am I going through this? Why me of all person have to go through this? And even throughout this week, I was even questioning God about a whole lot of things. And this morning, today is Sunday, I woke up this morning and this just rests on my heart to trust the process, trust my process, and trust the God of my process. I used to question my process when I was in high school, which was the hardest time of my life, if I should put it that way. I never understood why I had to go through all that I went through. And it wasn't that I went through it because I had to go through it. I went through it because I was rebellious one way. Yes, and I was, and this mouth, you see this mouth here? This mouth of mine had no filter. I will just say it as it is, how I please, and care zero about who I offend. Yeah, and that doesn't even partial my parents. That's where I was. I was bitter, I was unforgiving, and I was ugly. Outwardly, for me, and inwardly, ugly. Because I failed to trust the God of my process. I relied on my own strength, I relied on my own ability. And because of that, I was even sharing with my sister the other day that I carry this weight that even though it's of the past, it is still there. I carry this weight of the past. It is not heavy because I am at the place now where I realize that my past doesn't define me. You need to tell yourself that my past, your past, it doesn't define you. It doesn't define who you are now. It doesn't define who you will be, and it doesn't define your destiny. And growing up and being in high school, I was so hard to love. I was so hard to love. I have to be choosing my words wisely. And God had to send some spiritual people in my life. He helped me because I never trust my process. I never waited out my process. I rushed my process and I didn't understand why I had to go through so much and everybody else just did there. I chill. And I was mad. I was hungry. I was hungry at God. I was hungry at my mother. I was hungry at my father. I was hungry at everybody. Probably you're watching this now and you're angry. You're angry. You're angry. You're angry. Probably you don't show it. You see, I am the person. I don't really show emotions. I love ball. Like, I love ball. I ball everything. But I will cry. But ask me, I cry for. Ask me, what am I crying for? And you would hardly even get an answer. I locked up so much hatred inside of me, so much pain, so much bitterness. And the enemy built and the enemy built and built and built on those hatred and that hatred and bitterness, and I became ugly. Physically too, I'm never good looking. But then, one thing I am assured of now, one thing I know now is that God never gave up on me. God held on to me. And he fought for me. He wrestled with the adversary for me. That today I can say to you watching this, that no matter what you're going through, no matter how hard the struggle feel, no matter how hard the situation is, no matter how heavy it feel sometimes, and no matter how many times you question, why am I going through this? Let me tell you, just trust the process. Just trust the God of your process, because you see, every process have a start and it must have a end. I don't know what you're going through today, but I encourage you to trust the God of your process. One thing I've learned, no matter what I'm going through, no matter how I feel, God deserves worship. God deserves my worship. And because of that, a lot of times, even though my flesh might be weak, I still push. Even though around me everything look bad, the situation seems like it not change, I still push. I push into God. Trusting the process, encouraging myself. And let me tell you, some things that God do for me, I am just waiting. I'm just waiting for that go ahead to really share certain things. God has been good, and that's why I'll continue to trust my process. That's why I'll continue to have faith that whatever I'm going through, God is still working it out for my good. And nothing we go through is by chance. No matter whatever you might find yourself, whatever situation you might find yourself in, nothing we go through, it's by chance. And a lot of times, the enemy trying, box we up and beat we up. I got some time my beat and box for all up. I feel physical, like I'm a back start at me and my joints pain and all of them something there, because you feel physical, some box and some kick and some thump up. But the song says, though my flesh will be destroyed, yet with my eyes I'm gonna see God. I am just so happy. And if you knew the week that I've had, you would be happy with me. Trust me, rough week. But I am grateful to God that I'm at the place where I can trust my process. Tell yourself, I'm trusting my process. I'm trusting the God of my process. I have this video. The other night, my family and I were at church and we just decided to do a freestyle something. The video is not rehearsed, because we don't really rehearse. We just show up in the moment and whoa. So I mean, it is not, no, it's not a perfect, it's not a perfect video where all the voices are intact. But let me tell you, we were worshiping God, and I want to share it with you. So go ahead and watch the video. You guys been saying that my videos are too short, so I'm gonna be chatting you out. So just go ahead, watch the video, dance, rejoice. And there's a part 2 to this video as well, but for now, just take part 1 and trust your process and give God thanks. You see, when you see me and my family singing like this, dancing like this, if you only knew where God has taken us from, after we process what we have to go through for the yes or no. Let me tell you, God is a good God. God is real. It's when we can come together now and worship together and give God thanks together, rejoice together, and trust our process together. Oh glory. Trust your process. Trust your process. Whatever you're going through, just trust that God knows, He sees, and He understands. God bless you. God bless you, no? And I'm going to try my best, regardless of, the waves in my life, to be as consistent as possible. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Heaven bless you all. Heaven bless you, no? Heaven bless you guys in abundance. I mean, the peace of God that passeth all understanding be with you. Watch the video, yeah? And dance with me. Amen. 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 Amen.